Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. This is Saturday. It is game day for the San Francisco 49ers due to no college games this weekend. The NFL expands that they're putting 2 games on Saturday. I can't remember what the other one is. But the Niners are lucky enough to play today. I believe on the West Coast it's around a 5 o'clock start, so it's a later afternoon game. 49er land. Everybody knows that we're kicked out of the playoffs. We're not going to be invited, and our season's going to be over in 2 games. Lots of talk this week about Harbaugh, whether if he's going to take the big contract and go to Michigan. Lots of talk of whether he's going to be traded to a different team in the league. Some people thinking that the Oakland Raiders are the team that's probably more than likely going to offer up the most. Jim Harbaugh would be able to stay a West Coast guy, of course, coming from Stanford. He'd be able to, still live in the same area, be able to steal some of the headlines from the San Francisco 49ers as his team gets better and as he would guess our team gets worse. Jim Harbaugh is a very motivated guy. Very built up of controversy. If he does get run out of town, I do believe it might be one of the biggest mistakes the San Francisco 49ers get. You don't hear about a whole lot of names out there for head coaches that really, break down doors. When the Niners hired Harbaugh, it was a little bit of a gamble. He was a really good college coach. We really didn't know how he was going to do coming into the NFL. He had a 0-0 record. He had a pass as an NFL quarterback, but we didn't really know if his system was going to work. And it worked. Why are we running this guy out of town? I have no clue. Lots of things to watch on today's football game. We got 2 guys who more than likely will be playing their last game with the San Francisco 49ers. Or I apologize, one of their last games with the 49ers. There is another week next week. With Carlos Hyde being injured, he's not going to be able to play today. It's going to be Frank Gore's getting the start and taking a bulk of the snaps. Gore hasn't had the best year. I don't believe 100% of the blame is on Frank. I still think he is a good running back that does have time in the NFL. And more than likely he's going to leave this team and go to another one. I don't want it to be like the Damian Tomlinson when he left the Chargers and he went to the Jets. Hopefully there's somebody out there that can bring him into the team and they can use him. Also, Justin Smith. It's hard to believe this guy's been on the 49ers for 14 years. He's been a big bulk of our team as well as a leader. His numbers this year is a little bit down. I believe he's at 5 sacks for the year, but he's still a great member of the San Francisco 49ers. You got to think of all the guys that were out all year long. The defensive line was never at 100% as it should have been, as our roster shows, due to injuries, due to suspensions, and things like that. Just we held ourselves down. Also look for Nick Moody to be out there making some plays as well. We just have to go out there and play football. We're playing for ourselves. We're not playing for anything else. Just make sure Phillip Rivers and Malcolm Floyd doesn't kill us. And that's just going to be about it. I mean, there's no real game plan. Just win. If we're not going to win, try not to embarrass ourselves. I don't know. Lots of bad press this week for the Niners with Jim Harbaugh, Ray McDonald, and the whole cast and crew. But I'm looking forward to getting this San Francisco 49er football year over with. Let's put it behind us. See what we can do in the offseason to try and rebuild a football team that has a winning stature and sort of keep it in San Francisco. We don't want to see it slip. Last time we saw it slip, we were winning 2 games a year. And you never want to see rebuild on your football team. We tried to rebuild with Singletary. We tried to rebuild with Nolan, and it never worked. This Niner team wants to win. We got a big, beautiful new stadium, and hopefully we'll be putting Lombardi trophies in there sooner than later. It's not going to be this year, but you never know. Maybe we can make a move, and maybe it'll be next year. Peace out, everybody.